What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about how easy it is to work with an auto broker. And I wanted to just give a little story and tell you exactly what it's like to go through a transaction with me and just let you into my life a little bit about what it's really like if you decide to work with a broker. So we're going to get into that and we're going to talk about it right now. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about an actual deal, a case study of how it is working with an auto broker. Lots of people have heard about us. Most people, when they first hear about it, don't know exactly how we work or what we can do for them. And so today I want to explain a little bit to you how this latest transaction of mine went down so I can help you understand exactly how easy it is and how much time we can save you when it comes to purchasing, leasing, financing, whatever it takes to get your next car. So today I had a client call me. They've purchased cars from me in the past. They've had their car for quite a while. They're going to give it to their kid, and they want to get a Honda CRV. Most of the time, we have people come into the office and sit with us, especially if it's the first visit. You've never done business with us before, and you're getting to know the organization. So we walk you through the office. We show you what everything's about, how the organization runs, tell you a lot about the history of where we came from and how we started. And that way people can be comfortable in learning who they're going to do business with and who they're spending their money with. That's usually the first step is we don't do business specifically over the phone. We sit down at the desk. That being said, if you've worked with me before, we usually mutually build a respect and trust for each other. So most of these car deals can be done over the phone. You know, it's basically talking about your options, talking about the price ranges, talking about equipment you need. Unless you have a trade-in that we need to look at or something, or you want to come in, a lot of the times we're just working with people over the phone. So today, this client gave me a call and said, hey, we're in the market. We'd like to get a Honda CRV hybrid. I'm like, oh, wow, hybrid. Hybrids are great. They take a little while to get because if you want a new one, the availability still hasn't caught up to the demand based on the supply. So we started the conversation off that way so that we could help understand exactly what he was trying to accomplish. It turns out they want to get a new one. They want a Honda Sport CRV hybrid. They don't necessarily want leather, and they want a specific color. So we started discussing this, and Hondas are pretty easy to build on a website. You can come up with all the different options and equipment, and then there's accessories that you could add if you're interested in that, so that we could discuss that as well, and you can make a list and a build out exactly of how you want that car to be built. So after I figure out exactly what they wanted, it basically just comes down to me making phone calls to my connections to find out exactly how long it's going to take to get the vehicle, how much it's going to cost, and how much do the accessories cost with labor. So we have to go through that. But you don't do that as a client. We talk on the phone, you go back about your business, I get all of this information collected for you, and then call you back. So once we call the client back, we're able to tell them how long it's going to take to get the vehicle, how much it's going to cost, where your taxes are. We can even quote you what your payments are based on the rates today. It's going to take 3 months for the vehicle to get here. Then we'll also let you know that we're going to have to relook at the rates at that point in time because they may go up or down depending on what's going on in the market. So for this specific scenario, we basically called them back, said, hey, here's what it's going to cost. We can get the color you want, and the vehicle should be coming in by the end of the month, this month in March 2023. So it was awesome for them. We could basically get that vehicle sourced, collect the data in order to lock it up and get it off the market so nobody else could buy it. And now they're on the list waiting for that vehicle to show up. When it gets here, it'll be brought to my office. We'll work out all the details, do all their paperwork, go through the vehicle with them, and they'll take delivery right here at this desk that I'm sitting at right now. Now, if you're tracking, the client didn't come in. They spent I would say about 20 minutes with me on the phone altogether, and we have a car deal for a vehicle that easy. That is what it's like working with a broker. We can give you solutions and get you the answers you need really quickly so that you, the purchaser, can make a decision based on the facts and based on the information that's at hand. So that's a lot better to me than driving all over town on the weekend or going through all of that to figure out how to get a car purchased. So I wanted to share that with you. I thought it was really cool that this client only spent 15 minutes on the phone and we got a car ordered for them. It'll be here in a couple of weeks. And they had to do very little to get that done. So if you like that, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends. And if you could use our services, give us a call. I'm Ronnie Haskins.